Welcome. What is up, everybody? Welcome back. It's Mr. Poke Games, or Poke if you prefer. Welcome back to the Pixelmon Survival Reborn server. Man, I was like, I'm gonna ready to start this up, but I completely butchered it. Welcome back. This one's gonna be starting off. I feel like I say that in most of my videos. Like, this one's starting off a bit different. It's like, but I mean, it kind of is. I did quite a lot of work off camera. Like most of what I did was waiting for different ledges to spawn and stuff. And obviously, if anything had, I would have started up the recording. Although, what the heck is happening to me right now? I think I'm glitching into that. I did end up with a legendary did spawn on me though that wasn't on camera. If you guys remember, before I had a Zekrom spawn on me. Well, I was waiting over there again because I was like, you know what? I'll wing it again. Why not? And a second Zekrom spawned on me. And I was like, well, don't even know what to say at this point. I caught him with a Dusk Ball. And I traded him off. So if you're wondering why there's a spot in my party that's empty, it's from the Pokemon that I got traded. So if you're wondering why that wasn't on camera, it's because I was like, well, I didn't see a whole lot of point in just being like, well, they've already seen me catch this one, so I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. But I'll show you guys what I traded it for in a moment. But just figured I should mention that at the beginning of the video. I mean, most of what I've been doing on the server is just been waiting for ledges to spawn. Legendaries to spawn, so that and if any had any new ones, any ones that you guys hadn't seen, I would have turned on the recording immediately. It's just in this case nothing new has, even though I've been waiting for something. Actually, I'm keeping track of the time at the moment because there is there's a chance I might be able to grab a new one this episode as well. But just to get things rolling, so we can get heading off in that direction here shortly. A few things happened off camera. I got a few new items. 2 were from our crates. Our crate keys, by the way, they were just poison barbs. I got super unlucky. But I also got, we have the 1 quest key, but I used another quest key and I got a destiny knot. I traded somebody for a Lustrous Orb, which if you don't know what this is, holy crap I was excited. This dude that traded it to me, gave it to me for 45k. He asked for that much. He didn't think that was a ripoff. That was a huge ripoff. I wasn't going to tell him that. Like, legitimately, this is an item that if you have the red chain as well, then you can summon Palkia. So, like, the red chain, there's a few different ways we can get it. But the Lustrous Orb is just a super rare drop from Mega Bosses. So the chances of me finding another one of these are, I mean, it's possible. It's not an extremely rare drop, like an orb for one of the legendary birds, but it's a rare drop. The chances of me finding another one of these are kind of low. Alright, now I just need an Adamant Orb and a Gracious Orb, and then I'll have one for all 3 of the Dragon Legendaries from 4th Gen. But, I also got a Zygarde Cell. I don't know if that was in a video or not. I got an Ability Capsule. I don't think anything else is new that I know of. But just figured I should give you guys on the up and up on that. If I find anything or get anything off camera, I'll just show it to you guys at the beginning of the next episode. A lot of what I'm doing on here, I mean, I don't mean to get stuff off camera, but if it happens, then I just, you know, you'll find out about it. I'm not going to hide anything. I enchanted half of the Team Magma armor, but then I got something more interesting. To be honest, I was like, oh, I should use this armor set, and then I found something cool. Off camera, one of the legendaries I was waiting for, I'll just tell you what it is. It was in a biome that's far off. Let's see if I can see it. Yeah, it's all the way over there. You can barely see the thing. It's Ice Plain Spikes. It's the general direction we're going to be heading towards this episode. And I was getting killed by a few different players on the server. Don't think any of them are on right now. But they were essentially trolling me, and they were picking me up with the Pokemon fishing rod and then dropping me and killing me and dropping me and killing me. And I'm like, you know what, that's fine, but it's just... They were just bullying me around simply because they could. One of the admins, I forget his tag, and if he pops on, I will recognize him immediately, and I will point him out during a video. I owe it to him. And Fisherman or something like that, it's part of his tag. Fisher, I'll just know Fisher's part of his tag. I'm actually going to I want to give him something to thank him. But he gave me something that helped me stop that, so... As you guys know, with the Waterstone armor, I can breathe underwater. Well, with a and each of these stone things have their buffs. Like for the leaf stone armor, you get feather falling and it's feather falling and one other thing. I actually forget what the other thing is, but I know the main one's feather falling. But then I heard about these are the items that I worked on or got off camera. Besides the ones that I've showed you, a park ball, which is essentially a master ball. It will never fail. It's worth less than a master ball simply because people think it looks worse. I mean, I think it doesn't look as cool as a master ball, but I still think it looks alright. I made some Eyes of Ender. Those of you that know what that's for, then you get where I'm going with this. And I also got some I bought some revives and full restores. We actually don't have a ton of money at the moment. We have 161k, but we almost had 300,000. That's just because different exchanges that I made off camera and among other things that caused that number to fluctuate quite a bit. So I kept getting more, and then I kept losing it, and kept getting more, and kept losing it. But also, I haven't seen a lot of trainers. I think I've only battled like 2 or 3 between episodes, which, like, legitimately, that's how small the number that have spawned around me has been. But, you know, also, in general, interesting. Sorry, just watching the chat. But just in general, off camera, I mean, between the park ball, I got these to help with gyms. These are normal Pokemon items. You can use them in battle. Revive does exactly what it says. You revive your Pokemon, it brings them, I think, to 1/3 of their health. And then full restore fully restores their health no matter where it's at, nothing or halfway full, whatever. And it also cures status conditions. And this is the armor set that I was given to essentially, let me see if I can enchant it because I have 3 levels and I do seriously want to enchant this armor. Holy crap, yes, we are doing that right now. Give that to me. I only had to see that for like a second. You're gonna give me Depth Strider 3? Yes, we are grabbing that right now. No questions asked. I need that. I was gonna check out and see what I could get on the rest of the armor, but no, Depth Strider 3, that's... Woo! Woo! I'm good at that. I'm breaking 3 and Depth Strider 3, that's all I needed on that. And I still get the initial buff it has on it, so... For those curious as to what Depth Strider does, I mean, I still get the movement speed buff, I get permanent jump boost, and it negates all fall damage. It's not feather falling, where it has a chance to negate it. I literally cannot take fall damage while wearing this armor. Fisher came on, or was on the server at the time. He is a master ranked player, I believe. He heard, basically, the people that were bullying me were pretty well known on the server for controlling legendary spawns. Because I was trying to go for a Kyurem, which is the same gen as my Zekrom. And the reason I was trying to go for Kyurem was because, one, he's a Dawn and Dusk spawn, so he's not only super rare, but for those that don't understand Unova and what the legendaries do and what they're for, I'm not going to spoil it now, but basically all I will say is that my Zekrom or Reshiram could do something with Kyurem that's pretty cool that'll make him even stronger. Going backing up a little bit, let's go in here. I moved our Cranidos out of our party. As you can see, our Salamence and our Shelgon has evolved into a Salamence, and our Gumi had evolved all the way up to a Gudra. I apologize about them evolving off camera, but I realized it kind of too late. And I was like, well, I'm not going to stop the evolution in case there's something good they're supposed to, or important they're supposed to learn, and I can just show them at the beginning of the next episode. So I'll go ahead and show them off real fast. This is a huge Salamence. He's actually really fun to ride on, to be honest. I prefer him over my Zekrom. Not to mention he proved to be very, very helpful when taking on gyms. Same with Gudra. I kind of had a failed recording. I don't want to say failed recording, but I tried recording a clip and it just didn't work. I went around and I started taking on gyms, so try not to be too mad at me for that, but gotta wait for this to activate. For some reason, the poison type badge is glitched, but I had collected a few. We're gonna go fight those today just so you guys can see me run through them. I'm trying to work something out with an admin at the moment, though they want actual proof that I had the poison badge on me before, which I don't know if I have a video recording of that, which will be kind of tricky. But I'll see if I can work it out. Just, I don't know if having the badges actually impacts anything, but at the same time, it's if it does prove to be used for something on the server in the future, and I don't have all of them, then I'm just going to be excluded, and I want to try and prevent that if possible. Dang, man. Sorry, I keep watching the chat and I keep getting distracted. As for the Pokemon you saw me add to my team, now you have seen both Goodra and Salamence. By the way, I can ride basically every Pokemon on my team besides Lucario now, like Goodra and I can fly on Salamence. I cannot fly on Goodra though. I can just walk around on Goodra, but I can swim around on Goodra though. I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, he walks on land. He's a water typing, but wait, isn't he a water type? I could be wrong. No, he's just dragon. He's just dragon. Can I? The Pokemon that I traded the second Zekrom I got for was I think I traded. Is he on right now? No, he's not. If he gets online, I'll put him out. But I traded basically the second Zekrom spawned. Everybody was in chat saying like, hey, I'll give you this, I'll give you this, I'll give you this. Let me go over there and I'll give you this. And I was like, okay. I saw one crazy number and I wish I would have jumped on it. This man offered like 700k for the Zekrom. He immediately said he didn't want it anymore after he saw the nature though, and I was like, oh well, you know, it's whatever. But I was like, well, I have no intention of keeping it. It had a low attack and a high special attack, which isn't bad. But the fact that it had a low attack limited its moveset enough to where I was like, it's not better than mine. It was actually smaller than mine. Mine's a small, but the one I'd gotten from the second time was a pygmy, so I was like, I don't really want it. So, dang. Here, let me go ahead and go back to spawn, and then I'll go ahead and go over to Ice Plane Spikes, and I'll continue to talk to y'all because while I'm organizing my thoughts, it'll be a better thing if we're just heading over there. So I went through each of these portals and tried to figure out what was closer to the biomes I was using for jungle, because the 3 biomes I'm really staying around right now off camera is that's my current basis. The Mega Taiga Hill where Reshiram and Zekrom spawn at, the Jungle M for Mew, and the Ice Plane Spikes for Kyurem. Those are the 3 that I've really hung around. Let me get out of the ball, please? Thank you. Sorry, my game's a little laggy, but it's about as good as it's gonna get. But yeah, these are the areas I've been hanging out. I put in a lot of time off camera, so I would like to build, like, even though I'm still working on the area for my second base. Like, legitimately, I haven't even started building a base yet, even though I kind of have an idea as far as what I want to use that space for now. Like, even though I have a general idea as far as what I want to use that space for, I'm thinking I'd want to build a base towards this side of the map, because once I'm all the way over here, my regular base in Extreme Hills and my base in the Route 4 is just like over 9,000 meters away, and that's ridiculous. Like, if having to fly like even 2,000, like you guys are seeing how long this is taking, obviously having extra slash homes is more of a convenience. Now you need a rank for it, but I would like to have a rank, or I'm going to be getting a rank here within the next episode or 2. And I'll be sure to do it on camera as well. I'm not just going to do it off camera and start the episode. I want to see you guys to see the process. Let's see. Oh, well, hopefully we'll make it in time. Still haven't talked about him at all. The Pokemon that I traded for the second Zekrom, after I got him, and he offered me, I think it was Cammy who was saying in chat, just don't trade him, it's not worth it, that dude's crap. He's not bad, alright? His special attack stat isn't so low, that it's just simply not worth. But it was just the fact that he wasn't better than the one that I had, so I really wasn't interested in keeping him. And not to mention he was smaller. Honestly, if I had gotten him and he was like huge, oh crap, I'm gonna fall in the water, aren't I? Yes, I am. Is it a land over here? That's one thing I don't like about it when the game lags, is that there's that chance that I can just do absolutely nothing and just get thrown into the water. This wishy-washy, I should have caught that, but it's fine. I changed my armor, so I'm going to be drowning underwater. Lovely. Just gonna stack all these up and build my way out. I should have just stayed where I was in the very beginning. Before I started up the episode, I kind of just TP'd back to my house, but I could have technically done the intro and everything while I was over there. This is fun. But I traded the Zekrom for 50k and the Stack Attacker, which for those of you that don't know what that is, it's an Ultra Beast. I don't know how hard Ultra Beasts are to get in Pixelmon, but I mean, it was good natured, and he's like, it's level 100 and I'll trade it to you, and I was like, you know what? Sure, why not? You guys, the only two legendaries that I would distinctly want right now are Palkia and Darkrai, and I have the orb to get Palkia, so now all I need is the red chain. And okay, I'm not going to be getting Darkrai anytime soon, guys. I'd love if that was the case, though I know that's not really realistic. Can you fly up, please? I was about to say, like, don't land me in the ocean. Don't land me in the ocean. Come on, I believe in you, bud. All right, there we are. Moving our way along here. But he said he'd trade me a Stack Attack level 100, and I was like, okay, sure, it's not too bad. It'll be like a few minutes, dude. He's asking for the timer. I would check, but I would risk falling out of the sky. I'm just gonna hope that I make it in time. But it has a good nature. It was already leveled. It doesn't have terrible stats. And I was like, you know what, if you give me... Oh, it's a fail. 17 minutes, though. Oh, well, could be worse. Wait, 17 minutes. 20 minutes is a full Minecraft day. 17 minutes. It might be Dusk Dawn spawn, then. No, it's not. It's not. It's going to be a daytime spawn. But I can still work with that. Let's go ahead and make our way over here. Go ahead and drop down. I'll show you guys Stack Attack in a minute. He's actually a massive Pokemon. Let's make our way over here. Glitching out a little bit. Alright, this is the area I was using before. Crap. Can I not glitch around? My body is just freaking out. Alright, cool. Well, we made it over here. Ice Plain Spikes is essentially where Kyurem spawns. He only spawns at dusk and dawn, or sunset, sunrise kind of thing. So he's very, very rare. Because it's so specific in spawn time, it's not just day or night. Like Zekrom's just night. So I mean, there's a way larger span of time to where it could happen, which is why it did. I tried waiting over on that platform to try and get a Reshiram for a few days, but and I don't mean IRL days, I mean Minecraft days. I got waited for like 4 or 5, and nothing happened. All the legendary spawns kept failing, and even actually no, one did. I think it was a Victini that spawned in Plains or something like that. And somebody got that, but I didn't have any luck with Reshiram, so I was like, I can come back to this another day. By the way, out of all the legendaries that come from 5th gen, Zekrom is my favorite. He is my favorite between Reshiram and Zekrom, so I'm very happy this dude is my first. Electric types used to be my favorite in Pokemon, and Dragon type is kind of, you know, this is standard typing for most legendaries. So I Dragon Electric type kind of spoke to me back when I was playing that game. Although ironically, he has a higher attack stat than special attack, even though, like, as a base Pokemon, not talking about his nature at all. I mean, ironically, he has a higher attack stat when electric types, like Reshiram's a higher special attack than attack, but both fire and electric are standardly have higher or use special attack moves, not attack moves. So it's just kind of funny to think about. But yeah, I was trying to wait over here for Kyurem. I waited over there for a little while, and I think I only waited on the Mew platform a few times. Yeah. I mean, I bounced back and forth between those two for a while, and I've been over here for about a day, real life time. At least for the time that I've been on the server, I've spent most of my time over here. Just kind of waiting, hoping for something to happen. Once I get one Kyurem, I'm not going to care. Once I've got him and his dex entry and I can use him, I'm probably not going to hunt another one, even if he has a bad nature. But at the same time, it's just so rare that that's why I have to invest so much time trying to make it happen. I didn't think anybody else spawned around here, but it looks like I looked it up off camera and I found out I was actually wrong. Right here, this should be Ice Plains, right? Now where was if the platform is here, was it? Oh, it was over here. That's why I was like, why can't I find this? Is it right here? Yeah, you got Ice Plains right here, where during the day, you have a chance for a legendary called, I know I'm gonna butcher this if I don't read it off, so give me a sec. Glastrier. Alright. He's one of the ones from the newest gen from Sword and Shield. Oh, he's one of the horses. That's why I was trying to figure it out for a second. Like, why can't I? He's one of the horse legendary. It's the horse legendary, but it's like, it's basically one of the newest legendaries in the game at the moment. He's the only legendary that can spawn in Ice Plains that I know of. Ice Spikes, you got Kyurem. So this is a Dusk and Dawn spawn. This is a daytime spawn for Ice Plains. And if I go just over here, in the Ice Taiga M, right? Or Cold Taiga M, my bad. It's Deoxys can spawn here in the morning. So it's like Dusk and Dawn, morning, and day. And I just found this within like a half hour before I started recording this episode. So, I mean, I was like, oh, cool, I can actually just use this for my spot. Because for the longest time, I was just waiting over there in that large area of spikes. Ice spikes. I was just waiting over there, waiting for a Kyurem to spawn. But I was like, well, realistically, I can increase my odds of finding a legendary several times. Because I can't control, well, the server technically could control the time of day that legendary spawn if we really wanted to. Everybody would just have to sleep in a bed. But not everybody's going to want to do the same thing or go after the same legendary, so the whole server is not going to work together. Like, with this many people, it's just not going to happen. You're going to have players that are AFK, you're going to have players that aren't going to care, you're going to have players that are doing their own thing. Not everybody's going to go for the same legendary. Honestly, if we all wanted to maximize our chance for, let's just use Zekrom and Reshiram for an example. Say we wanted it to be a daytime spawn, and we went to sleep at night, started during the day when the legendary timer was at, like, 5 minutes, something like that, and then we all went over to the Mega Taiga Hill, and we were all waiting on that platform, our chances would be exceedingly higher than they would be otherwise, or normally. So Unfortunately, that's not how this works, but in using the system that I just explained, I mean, I have a higher chance of finding a legendary when I'm AFKing over here. It's about 15 to 30 minutes is the ratio, randomly every single time that a legendary has like a 21% chance to spawn. Like last night, I think there was only one legendary that spawned out of like over a dozen timers, so it's just not terrific odds, but sometimes they're going to be legendary spawning every timer, and there's going to be days like that, and then sometimes they're just not going to spawn at all. That's what I mean when I say it's all RNG. Like, whenever I find something offline, I am going to more than likely catch it. You're going to see more stuff in my PC. You're going to see stuff. I mean, I'm not going to stream every single second that I'm on the server, because some of it is just tedious waiting and or grinding that I'm trying to do that I don't want to, bore you guys with. But just to explain that at least a little bit. Now, also, I said you guys could see him. He's massive, so I actually don't mind throwing him out while I'm up here. Like, he is a big dude. Like, if you don't think that's big, let me throw out my Tyranitar. Even though my Tyranitar's not... Yeah, look at the size difference. This is a tower. That's puny. Like, it's not even a fair comparison. This dude's massive. I traded with the dude purely because I didn't know how easy Ultra Beasts were to acquire. Can I look around? Yeah. He is just a unit. He is an absolute unit. I didn't know... I mean, I didn't know if I'd get anything else for the Zekrom, to be quite honest. And I was like, you know what? I'll just trade it. He's not shiny. He's not anything special. His IVs weren't fantastic. For those that don't remember IVs, basically I can show off Pokemon and I can check their IVs. Or if I had a rank or a high rank in general, I could check IVs. Jeez. These people are nuts. Sorry, I'm just keep watching the chat. Oh wait, crap! I gotta watch the timer. So it's sunrise. I think there's still a bit of time before I have to worry about a legendary, but I am going to keep up with that up until the point that somebody says it fails. We're just gonna hang out here for a day and just talk. And I mean, I'm not a... Dude, imagine if I freaking recorded for 24 hours and uploaded it. That would suck to render. But, I mean, in general, I traded this dude. I gave him a quick claw to it. And I'll explain what exactly the team strat is here in a minute, while I have some time. He is a Ultra Beast, which if you guys didn't play through Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield, any of these games that where you would have had some form of explanation as to what an Ultra Beast was, then essentially they were from Ultra Space, or Ultra Wormholes, all this stuff. They're from another dimension, and they're Pokemon with special abilities, and they all have the same ability for Beast Mode. They each boost... Actually, no, I think some have Terrain. Beast Terrain is their... or whatever the terrain thing is. This Pokemon, though, has Beast Mode. His ability, the Pokemon boosts its most proficient stat each time it knocks out a Pokemon. This Pokemon is not a particularly... I'll show his stats first. He's not a particularly strong Pokemon. Like, he's not a... He's not a Glass Cannon. He's not like my Lucario, or... I guess my Tyranitar is more balanced. You can still one-tap him if you use, like, a Fighting-type move, or a really strong Fighting-type move or something, but... realistically, you're not going to be able to one-tap my Tyranitar unless you use something that's super effective. But, I mean, this dude has stupid defense. As you can see up there, like, he's Rock Steel. He has a nature that boosts his defense as well. So his defense is off, like, over 500 at any stats off the charts high. Like, that's like Clefable, Clefairy, like, HP stupid. Like, it's... like, it's a little bit nuts. Alright, it's daytime now. Let me go over here so I can make sure I'm in Coral Tiger while I'm doing this. Like I said, I'm going to make sure I'm staying in the right areas. So he's constantly boosting his defense stat, which is his most proficient stat, every single time he knocks out Pokemon. Also, you can see the name of the person that I traded with. Technologics is the person that I traded with. Yeah, I asked for 50k in this Pokemon, and I traded him for the Zekrom. I gave him this moveset, so this Pokemon, we're not going to use him. He's going to be the first one that we send out in almost every battle, because he's going to be tanky, so that realistically, unless they're using a fighting type move or a ground type move, they're not going to knock him out with one hit. And even then, it'd be tough. It'd have to be a Pokemon with really high IVs or was just stupid strong. But I gave him Stealth Rock, which basically user lays a trap, hitting stones around the opposing opponent. The trap hurts opposing Pokemon and switch into the battle. Basically, any Pokemon that comes into battle from the enemy team, every single time, they either I use Stealth Rock, because it lasts for the rest of the battle. Because if I throw out a Stealth Rock, and that can stack them, I forget how many I can stack, but if I throw out a Stealth Rock and somebody switches out a Pokemon, or I knock out one and they throw out their next one, it's going to lose like 1/10 of its health. So they're going to... Or is it 1/10, or is it actually more like 1/6 or something? I don't know. I forget. But I know they lose a chunk of their health every single time they switch out, or one of the Pokemon gets knocked out, and I can use Stealth Rock and then Protect, and then... Or I can use Stealth Rock, Rockslide, depending... It depends on the type of Pokemon that I'm battling. Like, depending on the situation, this could be nasty. Because Protect... I mean, I can use Protect, and it'll supersede... It doesn't matter that this Pokemon's slower. Like, his speed stat is... trash. A Snorlax level 100 would be faster than this dude. But, realistically, this dude's gonna hit like a truck. That's why I set him up the way that I did. So, Rockslide, basically is... I think the dude that gave him like Rock Throw or something before, and I switched out for Rockslide because Rock Throw is trash. Large boulders are hurled down at the opposing Pokemon to inflict damage. This may also make the opposing Pokemon flinch. This will counter both electric types and flying types. Oh, it's still morning. Okay, I'm good. Sorry, it's hard. I can't see the time when I'm looking at this stuff, so I'm just making sure. So it's a great way to counter those. It doesn't really... This Pokemon can't really learn any moves that's going to help me against fighting types or ground types, unfortunately. But he's great for countering almost anything else. So this will help with flying and electric. And then I also he had a Gyro Ball on him, actually. I'll give the dude credit for that. The user tackles the target with a high-speed spin. The slower the user compared to the target, the greater the move's power. This dude has next to no speed. So if there's a very high-speed Pokemon that I'm going up against, like, if somebody's trying to use, like, an Alakazam or a Gengar in this dude and they can't one-tap him, holy crap! I don't know if I'd be able to hit a Gengar with a Steel-type move, but... I would be able to hit an Alakazam, and I'm just telling you, I would absolutely wreck that dude's existence. If anybody that has an up speed stat, essentially, that move will just absolutely obliterate. So I thought that was kind of cool. So yeah, I switched this dude out for the second Zekrom that I got. I obviously would never give away the one that I have, but I caught a second one. I traded him for that. I thought it was a pretty good trade. Also because I really didn't see myself getting another legendary for it. I mean, a lot of people do trade legendaries for legendaries, but the chances of me getting a legendary for that one were kind of low. Let me see if I can... There we are. I'm just gonna throw out a quick pull. Like I said, if I see new Pokemon, I'm gonna catch them. Don't know if he's strong enough to wear this with one tap. Yup. I'm not going to collect mail. I'm good. I'm not going to worry about the Pokemon that are here because a lot of them that are here will respawn or spawn around and I'll see them again based on how long I have AFK over here. But I thought this Pokemon was a pretty fair trade. As far as how my party is set up right now, this is probably going to be the main setup I use at the moment. I'll probably have episodes where I just work on my decks and stuff, but as for the moment, this I think is going to be my main team. At least I like it, because I was able to run through the gyms without a whole lot of worry. So I was able to go through the first 4 gyms. That was the normal gym, the fighting gym, the poison gym. Yes, I beat the poison gym, and then the electric type gym. I beat them all. And then I tried going beyond that, and that's when I lost, because it scales your Pokemon down, but I learned the hard way that it doesn't scale them up, so my level 50 Goodra and Salamence just got absolutely stomped. So I was like, well, that's a shame. So they got absolutely stomped, and my team got wrecked. Even with them being like this, because their levels are reduced so much, it's like their power is just trash. And no matter how much I level them up, it's not going to matter, so items really only matter. I gave him a Quick Claw because he's just a setup Pokemon. I'm legitimately, every single time I enter a battle, I'm throwing out Stealth Rock first. I have that 20% chance to move before the opponent, even if they're faster than me. So, if I throw out a Stealth Rock and then they one-tap me, it's like, okay, I still got the Stealth Rock out. That was the whole point. But if I survive the hit, then I can use Protect, and then they're just playing right into my hands, because immediately after I Protect after that next turn, I'm just killing time in the battle, and then I can use Stealth Rock again if I'm able to stack it again. Like, there's a lot of factors that go into like this strat, because it's like they have a chance to miss me, there's the chance that I move first, there's chance like I use Protect more than once and whether or not it works. Like, there's some RNG involved in the battle as well, but as far as this one Pokemon's concerned, he is just a setup Pokemon. And then depending on the gym that I'm doing it, or depending on who I'm facing, I have pretty good coverage with these Pokemon. Still got his inability for Justified, which is nice. Still got the same moves, got Drain Punch. That's helped me a lot. That helped me a lot in the gyms, because any damage the Lucario took, he'd immediately heal. Stone Edge was Blessing. I added Swords Dance. I don't know if I did that on camera. I'm just going to point it out. Excuse me, because I don't know if I did. Essentially, it just sharply raises the user attack stat. So instead of going up one stage for, like, say, attack and speed, it just, I think it goes up 2 or 3 stages for attack. So, I mean, I just, if I use Swords Dance at the beginning of the fight, like first turn with Lucario out, and then I use a move like Drain Punch, I'll regenerate even more health. So even if they do a ton of damage to me, I can still get them down pretty low. And I'm going to give Lucario a Quick Claw as well, so even if they are faster than Lucario, there's still a chance Lucario will hit first. Like, Lucario is going to be a stab Pokemon, to where I'm going to need him to hit fast and hit hard. Because I don't have his Mega Stone, so that's the best I can work with him. Stagataka is going to be a setup Pokemon. Tyranitar is just going to be a monster, because he has his Sandstream, so the second I send him out, not only are you going to be taking damage when they come into battle, but 28 minutes, please set a timer. You know what? I'll set a timer. Why not? I could actually do that every so often. If you guys don't mind me doing this. I guess it'd be 27 minutes now. Yeah. And I can have the timer up while I'm in game, so I can keep track of the next legendary spawn. Where was I? Oh, anyway. But, like, wait. This would be so much easier if I can... Cool, I actually can break that over here. Sorry, there's so many areas over here that are claimed that it's just like I have to be careful about that. But I have a Quick Claw that I plan to use for Lucario. Quick Claw or Black Belt, just depends on the battle. Dragon Fang, which actually increases the power of Dragon-type moves. I felt like that'd be a great item to use on Salamence. I'm still working out other items, like I know Lucario's Quick Claw or Black Belt. Or maybe what I'll do is I'll give Lucario, just give him the Black Belt and not worry about it, because if I'm able to land Swords Dance and then Drain Punch and his fighting move gets a buff, then that would be amazing. Because if I get the buff from that, if I get the buff from the Black Belt, okay, I need to be as concise as I can, sorry guys, it's late for me. He gets the 20% buff from the Black Belt for fighting type moves, on top of his Justified if anybody hits me with a Dark type move, and on top of Swords Dance, which raises his attack stat by a few stages, on top of his attack being his highest stat, then this dude's going to be an absolute monster beast. The more damage he does with Drain Punch, the more health he regens, so even if they do move faster than me, I'm just going to regen that back. So it's like, Lucario's a stab, but obviously he comes with some risks. If they use a strong ground type move, like with Nidoking, that poison type gem, holy crap. Salamence was the one that came in clutch for that. Like, legitimately, having this team came in clutch. Goodra finished him off before, during that battle. Like, he'd knocked out Lucario and Tyranitar like normal, but then Goodra and Salamence finished the man off. Like, it was, I think that's how I want to do it. And then I can give Zekrom the Quick Claw. Because right now, in my party, the way that I have things at the moment is Zekrom has a Lucky Egg, Lucario has a Lucky Egg, and Stakataka has a Quick Claw. And that means I just need to find an item for Goodra, because if I have Black Belt, Quick Claw, Dragon Fang... I mean, do you have a Dragon type move? You have Dragon Claw. I'll see if there's another item I can give Salamence, because I feel like he'd actually be better utilized with something else. I want to give... Goodra is the one that I want to give the Dragon Claw, actually, because Dragon Pulse. I actually am using special attacks more with Goodra than I am anybody else, so I would like to work on Goodra to that extent. I'll find another item for Salamancer in a little bit. But I figured I should explain that a little bit. I mean, I know this episode's been more of an explanation than, like, an actual, like, I have all this planned. But, like, a lot happened off camera, and I honestly... Oh, I was about to be so scared. I was like, don't you dare do that. I would have lost so many items. Threw me off for a second. But it's been more of an explanation, but that's just because I did a lot off camera and I didn't quite know how to I'll throw it all into one explanation. And I thought it'd be really good to do it while I was waiting on a legendary, showing you guys what I was doing, both on and off camera. I mean, I tried recording the episode. Well, before this episode's over, we're going to go take on all the gems, or at least hopefully it'll let me. If not, then it'll be in next episode. Because I don't know if the 24-hour timer would have finished going around, but no, we'll see. We'll see. I have no clue, but we'll find out together. And then we'll use some quest keys, and we'll do a wonder trade, and then we'll end things off. But, I mean, we're going to wait around here for the next legendary spawn, because I do not want to have to fly back over here. I mean, it's going to be a bit of a longer episode, I know, because if we're waiting over here... Wait, actually, that's a good point. 22 minutes until that's done. How are you doing on time? Holy crap, yeah, this has been a long episode. So, let's go ahead and head over. For now, alright, I don't want to do this, but we're going to forget about... We're going to forget about this. We're going to forget about the legendary spawns. As much as I want to head over there, as much as I want to chill over there and wait for a Chiron to spawn or something. Even though it is a dawn spawn, I mean, we'll head over there when we got about 10-12 minutes left, and that'll be how we end it off. But while we got over 20 minutes left, and it's not going to take us 20 minutes to do the gems, let's go ahead and head over here. Actually, I should have just done the warp crates, and then I could have just gone from there. Do I have a quest key? Or I'll wait to use my quest keys. Holy crap, can this game not? Did my game just die? I think my game just died. No, it's not dead yet. It's not dead yet. My frames just were non-existent there for a second. And they're still taking a long time to... Should I just look down, game? As my game just seemingly looks like it's going to die. I wish I could just teleport over to warp gems or any of that, but unfortunately it's not that simple. Let's go over here. We're going to go from gym to gym. At least for the ones that I know that I've beaten. Yep, starting off. Thankfully, with this gym, yep. I actually got Pokevirus from Stakataka, and he spread it to the rest of my team. Hello, Shanks. Essentially, I think that provides a boost to EVs. I actually don't I actually forget, but I know it's helpful. It's just an uncommon thing that can appear on your party Pokemon and actually can transfer to other Pokemon if you put it either if they're in your party with it or in your PC with it. They have a chance to get it. Can I? There I actually don't need to do any setup. Let's just use Lucario. Okay, I can do the battle. Alright, let's go ahead and do all the battles then. And I figured out the trick for this. So I use Lucario for the first one. And then I use... Yep. And then what I do is I switch to... Actually, yeah, that'll work. I actually didn't even think about that. Actually, this is a great way to test out Gyro Ball. I didn't even think about that. Okay, it's more effective than Did is impossible for me to transform into Stack Attack. Alright, that's fine. Let me go ahead and switch to Goodra. Holy crap, alright, that actually did a bit of damage. Aqua Tail. Oh man, I forgot. Goodra's a special attacker. That's not going to be very effective. Absorb. Yeah, it really didn't do much for me. I should have used Dragon Pulse. It's fine though. Because now I know I can just do this. Drain Punch. And that should finish it. Yup. Got a quest key. So, for those that don't know, whenever you're on this server and you beat a gym leader for the first time, you get a gym badge. Well, anytime after that you beat them, you get a quest key. And those quest keys can be used on what is very similar to a daily crate. There we are. Neat. Used on something that's very similar to a daily crate, and you can get really good items. Like I said, that's how I got my Destiny Knot. I got a Destiny Knot, and then I got a berry, and I got, I think the Destiny Knot was the only decent thing that I got out of it. But this is the crate right here. But you have a chance to get even items like Red Chains, and the Red Chain is the item that I used to spawn Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. And normally I get the item from catching Miss Spirit, Azelf, and Uxie. That's the Gen 4 trio. And then I raise their happiness, get them up to level 60, and then I give them each rubies, and then they would give me a ruby of willpower, wisdom, and spirit, I think are the three. I could be wrong. Did I healed up? Yes, I did. Okay, good. I'm good. But that's a way around that, and if I can avoid having to catch 3 legendaries and just spawn one of my favorite Pokemon, period, I would much prefer to do that. Oh wait, crap, I didn't give him his item, and I need to do that. Son of a gun. My game's gonna lag here for a minute. What I'll do is, I only need about, I don't know how far away I'm gonna need to be. Probably about 500 meters or so. Give it a few seconds. Yep, I can interact with that. Yep. Administrator stuff. I don't know exactly where the property line is for the gym, so... Okay, that's where the line is. Good, good, good. So that means I can break this block. Sorry guys, I should have had that sorted out before I went over there. Alright, just making sure. So I'll move the lucky eggs off. And the XP shares off. Take the Quick Claw, take the Black Belt, take the Dragon Claw. Actually, one of them will end up having a lucky egg then. As I didn't grab any other items from my house. But it's fine. So Lucario can have the... Oh crap, that went there and I didn't move for it too. So Quick Claw, Dragon Fang, and then Salamence can have a lucky egg. Why not? I wanted to make sure they get their items set up because the fighting gym actually is a bit tougher. It's not as bad as the next one. The next one's going to be the poison gym, and that one I definitely would have needed to have done it. So either way, it was going to need to happen. But yeah, we should be good now, hopefully. Unfortunately, Stack Attack is not going to survive very long during this fight because it is a fighting type gym leader. But we should still be able to pull through. So let's go ahead and work our way through here. I believe, if I remember correctly, it's like... Yeah! 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 I just did that. Alright, cool. And yes, I'm proud of myself for that. Getting it that quickly, not having to think about it. At least not really. Oof. Ha! I saw what you tried to do there. I'm not okay with that. Ha! I got to place the stuff around you, so it doesn't matter. I'm literally just making this a waiting game. Yep. Who should I use? Salamence, actually. I actually have a plan for him. I actually taught Salamence Fire Fang for this specific battle, because Lucario is really the only one that's going to give me trouble. Yep, and he doesn't have a move that can do damage, so it's just... Hey! And look at that. He's going to start taking damage automatically. And I learned this as well! This is what I figured out. So flooding type moves are this is going to sound so incredibly stupid. Wait, did I miss? I think I missed. Oh, no, I didn't. Good. Flying type moves are super effective against... Oh, holy crap. Alright, sure. Alright, I'm going to use Swords Dance. Holy crap. Never mind. Doesn't matter. So she's... Can you, like, not one-tap every single one of my Pokemon? Jeez. This is kind of nutty. I did not have this issue before. I'm going to be honest. He flinched? No! Wait a second, I have a way. I have a way. Yes, I have a way. There's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. It is the only way that this would have been possible. Oh, shoot, that's hilarious. Oh, shoot. That's actually really stupid funny. It's worth a shot. Alright, so he is all that's left. Use Fly! Please be faster! Yep, this is how I beat him before! This is how I beat him before. Yep, there we are! Oh, I didn't even think about it. Oh, I'm so happy I got that. Alright. Look at that. Somebody's asking for a Zekrom right now. Let's go to spawn. I'll actually do our Wonder Trade now since there's 4 shinies and 1 legendary. I like those odds. How is the timer going? I actually don't know where the timer's at. It's got about 12 minutes until we got to worry about the legendary spawn. But that's how I did it before. Salamence with both. He's our saving grace against that particular gym. Let's go ahead and I'll actually put a Fennekin in there. / Wonder Trade. 6. Wonder Trade 6. Cargo! I'll actually take that because... Not that it's crazy rare or anything, but... It's one that I didn't have. Okay, just throw them down there. And take Goodry back. Move this box to where it should be. Here we are. As you can see, I caught some Pokemon between episodes. But yeah, he was our I have different Pokemon on this team, but more well suited, or better suited for different gyms, and I'm very thankful that I have a more well-rounded team. It's still not crazy well-rounded because most of my team can be killed by ice type moves, so I'm glad there's no ice type gym, otherwise I would just be screwed. Because this whole team... Wait, is that part of a shulker box? I have to check. Can I not pick it up? What is a shulker shell? I don't... I need to figure out... I actually want more shulker boxes to make like extra inventories and stuff for when we go mining, so I'll keep that on me for the next time we go out and... well, until I can figure out either how I can get more drops for like that, so I can get more shulker boxes, but I'm kind of going off on a tangent here. Let me check out the different gyms, because we got normal, fighting, poison, electric, we got ghost, we got fairy, we got bug, and we got dragon. So the only two we'd really have to worry about would be the dragon and be the fairy type. The ghost gym wrecked me completely and utterly, so I actually do need some better Pokemon for that. But as far as just typings being a concern, those are the two gyms that are going to be worrisome. Maybe. It depends whether or not my Pokemon move first or theirs move first, especially for the Fairy gym. Like, Fairy, for those that don't know, is the counter to Dragon types. Like a hard counter. Like, they made Fairy typing to specifically counter Dragons. Can you, like, not lag me right now? Like, seriously? This is going to start being very annoying very quickly if you just start not letting me move. As many times as you guys have seen me come over here, are you ready to watch me win? Actually, ironically, this would be hilarious if I just lost again. Even though I can promise you that I've beaten this, it would be kind of funny if I just ended up losing. Alright, so we're starting out with Stack Attack. Good, 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 good. Got Beedrill. Gonna have Stealth Rock. We're gonna stack up 2 Stealth Rocks. Oh, I can't. I thought I could stack it up. Never mind. But that was a mistake. Can I use this first? Yep. That's how I did it last time. And can I use this first? Nah, I lost. That's also what happened last time. What I can do though now is, since I planned out Salamence for this, Fire Fang. Because Moongus is a grass type, which means that I do have an advantage in that regard. Holy crap. Well, Spore got me. So that kind of sucks. What I can do, though... Yep. That'll do it. Actually, don't know if I should switch out or not. Yeah, no, he wasn't going to make it. Oh well, I tried, though. Because Skunk Tank is a poison... Huh. Alright, I'm gonna try this. Yep! Yep! This is a shame. This is when it all starts going downhill. Can I land a singular hit? No, I didn't think so. I wish he would survive it, honestly. I think the only reason I survived it before was because of Gudra. Holy crap. He's gonna one-tap me if he uses that! So it's just like, should I? Should I? Like, it's a question of, should I not? Ah, man. I think the only reason I was able to kill him before was because, I'm just going to do that and hope that he misses. Yep, that's exactly what happened before, is he tried using it and it missed. Oh crap, I missed. Yep. Well, what I'm going to do, because I know that I can't kill him now, is I'm just going to revive everybody who's just going to be an absolute pain to this dude. He's one that could possibly be effective. Alright, so battle items, full restore. For Lucario, it's not going to matter. He's going to be a one-hit wonder, and that's going to be his entire purpose. But, you know what's really sucks? Don't, just miss, just miss, just miss. Dang, why can't you just miss for once? Actually, that could be how I win. Is I just land extreme speeds. Yeah, sure, I'll bet on that. Why not? Did it actually just work? That's what I'm talking about. I was like, you know what? I'll bet on that. Why not? I got 4 minutes left until the legendary timer. I don't think I'm going to make it in time. It's a nighttime spawn, though. Let's go back to spawn. Actually, I don't know. What moon is out tonight? If it's nighttime spawn, then any of our Ice Plains spawns wouldn't have worked in the first place. But yeah, it's not a Darkrai moon, and it's not a Griselli moon. So I'm actually going to ignore it this time. Probably against my better judgment here. But that's funny. Let's go ahead over to the Electric type gym, and then after that, we'll open up some keys. We'll do another Wonder Trade as well. Because by then 20 minutes should have gone by. Wait for it to load. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Like I said, I only because this team is filled up the way that it is. Like, I didn't even think about extreme speed as a valid option. That could have actually saved me an entire turn in that battle had I thought about it. Because for some reason, some odd reason, Lucario isn't faster than a frickin' Nidoking. That doesn't even make sense. Lucario should be so much faster. But I guess it's just opinion. Guess it means you want him to have a higher speed stat. For situations like that, at least. This gym is actually a little weird. Okay. It's because it's not like a traditional one where you're going in a building. It's... Yep, I'm not going to say anything unless I can make it up there. Okay, I might be able to make it over here. Good. I was able to make it over here without glitching out. Glameow. Do I have one of you? I do. I almost feel bad for this, but goodbye. Woo! That's actually a super good drop. That's an item that basically allows me to it increases the happiness for that Pokemon by a small increment as long as they're holding it. So it increases the happiness they gain, which is very helpful actually for certain Pokemon. But let's go ahead and start this up. This is an electric type one, so actually I think this is one of the easier ones. I could be very wrong. I might be very screwed. But, we'll see. Oh, I forgot. It's frickin' Rotom. It's Water Rotom, so that, yep. Yep! Haha! Got Stealth Rock across. Alright, let's, never mind. That victory did not last long. I will just say that. What I can do though is ooh. Fusion Bolt. Because you're making yourself part water type. Nope. Yeah, it doesn't affect this man. It's a shame. That was a very poor choice. What? That doesn't make sense at all! Alright, the legendary timer ran out, so within the next minute or so it's gonna... That's what he had, a balloon on him! That's the only reason why, no! Oh well, I think it's fine. Really? Alright, I know what I need to do here. Holy crap. Well, this could get bad quick. Don't have Ice Beam. Don't have Ice Beam. How did Thunderbolt do that much damage? Alright, here is where I need to make a comeback. Zekrom, you have one job, my dude. This is going to be your job. Ancient Power. Woo! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You have one job. You just gotta hit this man. Great thing about Ancient Power as well. Yeah. Great thing about Ancient Power as well is that every time you use the move, there's a small percentage chance. Like it's a small... I have the armor on, right? Yep. There's a small chance that it'll raise all of your stats. So if I use that with Zekrom, there's a chance it'll start like raising all of his stats. What move tutor are you? I'll just see which ones you have. Extreme Speed, Leaf Blade, Focus Energy. Yeah, actually that's one that he can learn normally. Hydro Cannon, Surf. I think the only one that's really worth much. I mean, Sheer Cold's really good, but none of my Pokemon would be able to learn that. I almost wish I could find a Meowth or something around here. There's gonna be an episode where I'm legitimately just hunting down Meowth if I can't get a certain dropped item from him. We'll see though. But yeah, that's the first 4 gems. We're not gonna try taking on the Ghost type. Actually, you know what? Maybe we will. The legendary obviously didn't spawn. It was a fail. No clue what the new timer is, but let's see. Man, somebody's throwing out shouts in the chat. They're talking about Fortnite and Rocket League and all of that and skills for games. No need to share my opinions there. One thing I will do though. Oh, there's 12 minutes left. Interesting. I thought it was done. Might try and be around for that one then. Let me go ahead and throw on that timer actually while I'm thinking about it. Set it for 10 minutes or something. Sorry, trying to get it set up. Cool. Alright, because he is more of a special attacker. Poison Tail. Oh, that's physical. Dang it. I'll switch out Water Pulse for what he had for Aqua Tail. I hope Gudra can learn something else with a move tutor or something, because, I mean, it's... Guess I'll do that one. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. It's like I want to do Rain Dance, or I want a Pokemon with the ability to make it to rain, just because like Gudra's ability for hydration makes it so that it heals status conditions while it's raining. That would be very helpful for battles where that's like a detrimental factor of the battle. Can't, like, basically the difference between us winning and losing. Let's go ahead and run over here. We'll actually go ahead and use... We'll use 2 keys now and 2 keys after we attempt the Ghost Gem. So these are all the items that are in it. Please, can I get something decent? I'm actually good at that. A Thunderstone. I want to make a full Thunderstone set just because... Did it use all my keys at once? Oh, it used 2 at once. Interesting. Alright, well, it just used 2 for us, and let's go ahead and try the Poison Gem then. Looks like we got a Hondu Berry, and we got a Thunderstone. Let's go over here. Cool, let's just dump all of this. Another one that's in the plains, which is kind of nice. Literally just an entire... This is what a gym hole should be, I'm being honest. I get the vibe they were going for here, but I much prefer this gem and the electric gem to some of the other ones. Maybe the further we go along here. Oh, man, this could be so bad. Yep. Well, that's the thing. Yep. You know what I should have done? I just realized the way that we actually could have gotten good damage across. I know what I can use them for. To give our other Pokemon a chance. So, if it's versus him, then our Tyranitar might actually prove useful. That's perfect. Please, continue to do exactly what you're doing. Give me a chance to fully revive all of my Pokemon. Yep! This is perfect. This is a perfect purpose for them. Tyranitar can be healed. I'll actually use Salamence and try and get 1 attack off. Now that his attack's been cut, I can use... he's been burned, which will help even it off a bit. That's fine. And now I can bring him back out. Yep! That's what I was hoping for! We have a chance! Oh, come on. Come on! Come on! We can do this! Yes! We actually did it! We now have the poison badge in here, or the ghost badge in there as well. That's wild. Alright. Well, we actually did beat it. We're not doing the next one, though. I promise you we're not going to beat it. We're going to save that for those last 3 for another time. But now I know I can do those as long as I have revives and full restores on me. Oh my goodness. See, this is why battle items make all the difference in battles. I'm just saying. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and huh. I got Pokeballs and a Leaf Stone. Neat. Please, I really want a red chain. No! I was 1 off from Title Bill and all that too. Oh man. It's fine. We got some decent stuff. Got some decent stuff. I don't have any more keys to use. Yeah. I mean, unless I'm able to beat a gym. Let me see what the next one is out of curiosity. I'm gonna start doing these every day now that I know that I can, because I know there's good items that will allow us to get more legendaries in the future. Fairy gym. Fairy gym. No! That would have to be the one that was next. Ah, man, this one's gonna be tough, guys. This one's gonna be tough. Are they inside of the tree? That's the question. I think so. Question is, how do you get... Oh, you go in right here. Interesting. 72. I mean, we can do it, technically. Let's try it. Let's just try it, just so you guys can know for a fact that we're not ready for this yet. Oh wait, why'd I do that? Please don't one-tap me. Please, do a lot of damage! Ah, it did more than he did to me. I consider that a win. For those of you that don't know, Steel type is super effective against Fairy. Oh, man. Which means... Oh, he's using a Primarina! This is perfect! Use Bolt. Yep! And he sent out a Azumarill next. Perfect! Am I actually... There's no way. There's no way! There's no way! Frozen and getting hit by the storm. It's frozen! It's possible! It's possible that I actually win! This is the last one I'm doing this episode, regardless of how it ends. We actually won. We actually won it! That's wild! I didn't think we'd win the fairy one. That's the last one we can do, though, because our Zekrom is not going to be a high enough level. Yeah, the legendary is gonna spawn if it spawns. Oh man, it's fine. We've been productive in our own way. Don't have to worry about a legendary. Oh man, I know this is gonna have to. This is gonna easily been like an hour and a half. It's gonna be going. Yeah, it's going. It's going on an hour and a half per episode. Oh my goodness. Granted, the first 40 minutes is me talking with you guys and showing you guys what I've been doing. So you know what? It's all good. Let's use this next key. Dang it, I have so many of these. I have so many tomato berries. Although with 5 keys a day, we're going to have a higher chance of getting a... we'll have a higher chance of getting the items that we need to summon the legendaries. This is a handful. Alright, we got the fairy gem right there. We got the bug gem. Actually, the bug gem shouldn't be that bad. Actually, no, bugs can be nasty, again, especially against dark types. So it all depends on what your team is. Against my team, I don't know. Can you please not do this to me right now, game? Okay? Okay. Let's see. Let's buy some revives. Okay, let's not buy that many. Yeah, buying all this stuff is super pricey. So that's why I'm trying not to... Oh, we can only have stacks up to 16 as well, so... Good to know. Good to know. I'm used to having, like, stacks up to 999 on my player bag. Because, like, every single Pokemon game that I'd play, I'd end up challenging the Pokemon League over and over and over with amulet coins and stuff, and I would just rack up a crazy amount of cash. But let's come over here and did somebody just say, what is a ghost? I'm not even... Oh, they're talking about the butt. Oh, crap, I forgot about this. What? I forgot about this crap. You basically have to do a frickin'... Can you... I'm gonna get so pissed if it continues to lag me like this. I'm sorry, guys. It's just... Metal coat, yes, that is right. Oh, I forgot it's asking you what's not required. Son of a gun. We're going to get this. There's a few questions. We're going to work through it. It's Compound Ice. It's not an Ultra Beast. Luciopod. What is the last bug type in the Pokedex? Frostmouth. What is the first bug Pokemon? Caterpie. What body part isn't part of an insect? I was about to say, I don't even know what that is. But, yeah. Look at this! Level 83! I'm just the hunt Pokemon at the moment. Pikachu, Mothim, Vikavolt, Erosion. Okay. Well, we are going to try it, just so you guys can watch it crash and burn. Yup. Close combat. Bruh, that's mean. Yeah. The instant. Salamence is really the only good counter. Yep. Look at that. Well, we finally lost one. And you guys got to see it. So, yeah, we're done doing gyms for the moment. We know we can do up to the bug gym. We need more fire types in our team. That's what we need. But faster fire types. Oh, just casually Lugia chilling in here. Yeah. Jeez, man. Let's go back home. Wait for the world to load in. We got a few decent items from that. Put the Everstone in there. Oh yeah, for anybody that's curious, I know this is coming a little late in the video. What a Destiny Knot is, it's essentially its main purpose is for breeding. We got a Ditto from the Meltans, that's amazing. The Destiny Knot basically allows IVs to transfer. Basically what's good about the parent is going to move on to the children. And that's why they're so amazing. But, yeah, I'm very happy that I got one of those. And the Everstone can also be used to help carry nature, so when we have a perfect nature, it helps carry it over. Let's see, anything else? I don't think we... The Sooth Bell, actually, we put that in here. Let's see, got the Leaf Stone, Thunderstone. Oh, I didn't realize I only had one. Huh, the more you know. And for the moment, Crap Flag. I'm going to put the Shulker Box shell in there until I figure out what I can do with it. Because I would love to have more Shulker Boxes. It would be so useful. Like, I could have a battle box just filled with full restores and revives. Specifically for when I'm doing battles, and I could have another one for when we're out mining. Like, I want more Shulker Boxes. But that's something for the future. Yes, guys, just in case anybody's looking at this chest going, what the well, long story short, I went on a berry hunt because we can use berries to craft some pretty nice items. And you need different varieties of berries to make different things. And I was like, well, there's a lot that I don't have. There's a lot that I've tossed out. And a lot of the server's been looted. I will say that. A lot of the server's been looted. I went to some faraway corner of the map to find it. I actually probably went about 2,000 blocks through the map to get all of these, or most of these. The ones at the bottom were the main ones I needed, though. A player actually came over and gave me a stack of lumberries. That was nice of them. I had some Enigma. The Passo, I needed that, and I needed a Babiri. Those of you that know it, the Passo and the Babiri, they should be the two distinct ones that will help point out exactly what they're used to make. But, yeah, so you can make some pretty interesting items with berries, and I actually plan on making a berry farm here at some point, because I would like to... Because I only have one Passo berry, and I promise you, I've no interest in going and looking for another one of these. I found one, and I was looking for hours. So, yeah, either that's just stupid bad luck or not, I don't care. I just have no interest in going out and looking for another one after that. It wasn't miserable, but it definitely wasn't a fun time. Let's go ahead and put these there, and there. Actually, might as well keep these on my person, and I can just keep that right there as an extra thing. I need another shulker box because this is pretty much full of stuff, and then I also want a place to put my waterstone armor and all of that, so hopefully I can get another shulker box here within the next week or at some point here. Let's go ahead and we opened up our keys, like I said, but we still need to do a wonder trade. Got another light ball. I should probably take that off of him, and I'll just trade the Pikachu. Because you don't have a good nature, do you? No, your nature's terrible. Wonder trade 6. 6. Da 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 da. Pikachu! Hey, we got a drop inch. Uppercutter. Interesting. Alright, well, sure. Shenanic as well. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I'm going to go ahead and end things off here so that the video's not too crazy long. But I showed to you guys about the progress I made off camera, about basically what I was thinking and what I was doing. We beat 5 gyms out of the 8, which is kind of crazy. Actually, no, we beat 6. Because we did beat both the Ghost and the Fairy. So we beat 6 out of the 8, which means only 2 are left. Both the Bug and the Dragon are the only ones that are left. Dang. So we now know we can do 6 gyms a day, which is kind of crazy. And I'll definitely plan on... Why is it saying I can spectate a battle? They're still battling! I'm spectating the battle at spawn! That's freaking hilarious. Yes, I'd like to stop spectating. That's funny. Because if you pass by their battle, it just stays glitched to the bottom of your screen. Oh man, they're still battling. But he had Meloetta as well. Huh. Anyway, I really did go off on a tangent there. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. It's been pretty fun. You guys got the lowdown on everything. We beat the gems. You guys got to see me open 6 keys, which is a treat for you guys. Now as a daily thing. Maybe not every episode, but for the episodes that it's past a day, I'll try and make it a point to open up some keys. Or maybe I can do, you know, 1 quest key per day instead, on top of the Wonder Trade. Who knows? Who knows? I'll think about it. But I hope you guys have enjoyed episode 16. Mr. Pro Games, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye!